My question was everybody at that EDA meeting? Or
There were 3 persons that were absent, sorry to say, but Mr. Bunky and Mr. Robertson and Phil Gaddis was out of town. But we wanted to get this to you folks as soon as we could, so that we can get this information that we need to, that's required to, say, hey, we want to continue as far as the cost of the building.
The threshold for business subsidy is $25,000.
By state definition, it is, yes. And I think Mr. Chiglo would be quick to point out that we could be more restrictive than that. However, when we've been dealing with people, we normally have used what the state allows, and then on a loan it would be $75,000. So we've taken actions based on those 2 figures before.
I would move approval.
I have a question.
So we got a motion. I need a second.
We gotta have a second first.
We have a motion. Is there a second?
Your motion, Ted, is to
Authorize the expenditure of the $15,000, page 1.
okay.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Motion by Mr. Robertson, second by Mr. Monkey. Now you can ask your question, Mr. Mel.
These contracts that Fox has, or does he have them in hand, or what about the contracts that he's got for manufacturing?
I'm trying to figure out, I don't want to give anything that is very confidential. We did look at the documents, and he has reported that presently that he is manufacturing some areas, but needs this. And there is a major investor that is going to be involved, but and so we looked at that very closely, as other members of the EDA did, and feel that, like I say, he's not blowing smoke. It's there. That the interest is there.
What has he produced so far? Is that general information?
Oh, for what he's producing now, as far as
drill bits?
Drill work, I don't know. It's
The documents that you're referencing are of the nature that they spell out certain incentives that they will receive as a company to move the manufacturing portions of the company forward, pending independent review of the quality of the material that he produces in a test phase for this particular firm. And if that all comes to fruition, then we will have knowledge that there's moving on, and that we will have manufacturing equipment which has its own price tag, which we're trying to stay out of, and that will be funded by those dollars from that investment. And so at this point, it's everybody has a phase. Our phase is to determine whether we can afford to build a building. The manufacturer, Mr. Fox, is charged with can he produce documented and approved material that the company's looking at. And if all those things come together, we will know when that is accomplished. Time-wise, I believe it fits well with our phase 1. And his phase 1 will be completed, and we'll know if there's a phase 2. If there is no phase 2, then certainly we would not be doing anything further with the building.
When could the council be given the report on that?
I believe it's the window is 60 to 90 days.
60 days. Is that the test period?
Due to my being sick, it'll hopefully still be completed within 60 days.
I call the question. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Opposed?
No.
Motion passes. All opposed. Anything else?